Hi there, Craig Hocknull here with Saber Golf. What I'm going to do is quickly run through a very simple warm-up procedure that I follow every single time I go to play. So what I'm going to do is just grab my Saber. Usually what I like to do is just take the Saber, kind of put it above my head. I'll lean to the right and left, just kind of stretching out. You know, really it's just a stretching tool that can be used in many different positions. You can go down this way, kind of work and stretch out your hamstrings. I don't take a whole lot of time necessarily out on the range running through all of these. If you're comfortable doing that, more power to you. A lot of times you'll see players doing all the regular stretching in the locker room. When I get out onto the range and grab my Saber, some shoulder stretches in here. I'm going to lean and to my left, and I'll do several of these. I'm just speeding it up for the video. But what I do then is I take the Saber, put it over my shoulders, stay in the vertical spin position. When I'm in the vertical spin position, I'm just working around and around. At this point, what I'm actually doing is I'm feeling the rotation, the mobility improving in my ankles and my knees, hips, upper back, thoracic, into my head, even in my neck. Right? So I'm just trying to loosen up at this point. So basically, I'll just do that motion until those body parts don't hurt anymore. Makes sense, right? Why would you want to hit a golf shot right away if part of your body was hurting? So then what I'll do is I'll take that same spinning motion and I'll just put it right here, down here into my full swing setup. Now, as you can hear, the timing mechanism has a nice rhythm. So as I move, I can move quicker. So this is usually what I do. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, right? Get the blood flowing, get all that movement. Maybe put a couple of squats in there as well. Try to get my legs loosened up. Once I've got that spin move going, I refer to this as the motor. If the motor in the body is moving consistently, again, head still, feet still, spin. If the motor is moving consistently in the middle, the extremities will follow and also move consistently. So as I go to those extremities, I look at my Saber, I find the heavy end. When I grab the heavy end, I'm going to go into that same relative spin again. As I'm spinning, rotating my body, the heaviness of the end of the Saber is adding to my mobility. So it's stretching me out. I can feel the weight of that Saber right about here at the top of my swing, and it pulls me just a tiny bit further than what I feel like I would normally do with a golf club. So then, after I feel like I've stretched out a little bit beyond where I might actually do it in the real swing, then I'll flip it over and grab the light end. Once I've grabbed the light end, I'm going to use more of a speed swish. So I'm still turning, but I'm using my arms now. This is what I call adding the swish to the spin. As my body has begun spinning through each exercise, I add the swish. The final icing on the cake is to make sure that as I swish, I do it with perfect timing. So the final exercise is to take the light end, pull it to the top, let the timing mechanism drop, and then create that same powerful spin and swish. Then I'll just stop, go back, take it back, pause, spin, and swish. And really what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to synchronize the powerful rotation of my hips with the release of the arms and to get the snap. And the reason why this all makes so much sense is because the timing mechanism represents centrifugal force. If I have a rotation in the middle, an acceleration of an arm swing, and I create that swish, and I can time that centrifugal force right at the bottom, I'm going to put most of my power from my body and the club right into the ball. That's what perfect timing does for you. It makes it extremely efficient. So if you have a good technique, you're on plane, your thumb is hinging properly on the Saber, you've set it in the right position, and then you can add strength and speed and timing to that technique, boom, there you have it, athletic efficiency.